Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing gameplay with the brand new 100 overall Oscar Robertson, the Big O. My guy Eric pulled him out of a Hoff box. Literally, I think before the card had even come out, he was already in Hoff boxes. So that's kind of crazy. He hit me up, said I could do a gameplay. Really appreciate that a lot. And I'm excited to try out this Oscar card and see how good he can be in my team. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 40,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. And without further ado, let's hop right into it. Let's see what this Big O card is looking like. And yeah, I really appreciate Eric again for letting me use his account for this video. So Big O, 6'5", 99 offense, 99 defense, 99 stats across the board as well. A 99 ball handle, 98 block. I mean, the couple 98s, but it's all 99. It's going to be amazing. And then he did actually add a couple badges onto Oscar. Comes with like 31 base Hoffs, but he added limitless range, mini marksman, shifty shooter, and lightning launch to legend. 8 legal gold badges include high flying, denier, off up, bailout, slippery, post fade phenom, hook specialist, area wizard, and rise up. Honestly, he's not missing a single truly important badge. The card comes extremely complete. He's got all the key Hall of Fame badges you want in a guard. He is just absolutely cold on paper, as you would expect from a 100 overall. Here is the question that I personally have when it comes to Oscar, and it is how elite is his jumper on very quick, and also what do we think of the movement? I'm not gonna lie, I like the movement a lot. Kimba escape, he's got Steph's size up as well, which I think is really good. I do wish he had a better dribble style than Devin Booker, which is what he's got. I don't think Booker's bad by any means, but I definitely don't think it's as good as like a Darius Garland dribble style. His jumper's on very quick now, which is nice, but early, slightly fast. I don't love the Oscar upper. I mean, the Oscar base, but the upper's fine. I don't think it's as good this year as it was last year, but his base is not insane. This is not a ridiculously fast jump shot by any means. Now, the half court movement with Kemba escape, Trey behind the back, even Booker dribble style is very nice. He's got a good size up. Like, the card is moving good, and he's got that Pro 2 dribble style, or Pro 2 fade as well. So there's a lot to like about him in terms of movement and fade and things of that nature. I just don't think his jump shot's that good, to be totally honest. Like, his standstill jumper, I don't think it's that elite. It's not horrible, but I don't think it's great either. And I believe it or not, I am on high risk right now, so I don't know what's going on. But we do green a couple in a row there. I think he's going to be fine. I'm not going to sit here and like say this card's going to be insane. I just realistically have a hard time seeing that. But he should be a good option and an interesting card in my team, and I'm excited to try him out. So let's hop into a game. Let's see what the Big O can do. Alrighty, hopping into this game. Our opponent's team isn't very good. He's got Eddie Curry, Larry Markkinen, Dwayne Wade, Kyrie Irving at the 2, and then X-Man at the 3. I mean, besides Kyrie, it's not atrocious, but it's not great. But Kyrie at the 2 is just really small. My thought is with Oscar, though, in all honesty, I don't really know where he ranks the point guard position. I think the best point guards in the game are pretty easily Shea and, ooh, that's a bad pass. That was an accidental pass. I hit the wrong icon. Are pretty easily Shea and MJ. And then obviously, in my opinion, I would say probably Jason Kidd is number 3 and Penny is number 4. Good pass, KD for 3, good shot, knock it down, nice assist. I think, is Oscar Penny level? Is he Booker level? Like, where does he fall? Penny, Booker, is that the tier of point guard he's in? A borderline top 5 guy with those guys? I mean, Booker's an inch taller, Penny's 2 inches taller, but I will say neither of them quite have the movement that Oscar has in terms of both the escape and the behind the back, but they both have Garland dribble style, which Oscar does not have. So I should just shot that off the catch and shoot immediately, but we do green it and knock it down. I also don't think his jumper, I mean, maybe it's about the same as Penny's, even a little bit potentially slower than that. It's definitely not as good as Booker's overall. I don't know. I think this card at 605, the stats and badges are awesome. Having an elite fade and elite movement besides like the dribble style not being insane is really nice. There's a lot to like about this card. I think opinion wise, I meant to pass out of that. That was not intended to be a shot. I should have just shot it, but that was not intended to be a shot. I think the thing that I really do like about this card though is in all honesty, the he gets contested right there though, is the movement. But his jumper's not amazing, and he is only 6'5". I think realistically, he's probably slightly below Penny and Oscar. Probably would be my placement. So I think I'd have him number 6. Just off rip, thinking just like with an initial placement. I think that's what I'm thinking. I do love that he's got Pro 2 fade. I do love that he's got really good half court movement. I think defensively he's very solid. I think 6th feels right though for right now in terms of where I would place this card, because the jumper itself is not that insane by any means. And the fade's really good, but I don't know if that's enough by itself to really make him just like an insanely high level card. I don't know what I just jumped at with Kawhi, and he just missed a wide open layup. Literally wide butt naked open. What? I don't care that he shot up. Kyrie Irving, it is impossible for Kyrie Irving to miss a wide open layup in this game. It should be. It should literally never happen. I don't care how he times it. That should literally never in a million years miss, and it just did. And I'm rattled by it. But Oscar gets a paint stop. Way to hoop, Oscar. Beautiful stuff. Does he have good dunk animations? I really don't know. I highly doubt he's got like elite level dunk animations, but I do want to try to get downhill with him and see if we can get some get a dunk or two with him if possible. Pump fake here. I obviously could have shot that, but this isn't a Kareem gameplay. It's an Oscar gameplay. 2 Bucks Legends, and I miss another shot with Oscar. I can't shoot with him so far, bro. I don't know why. I just, oh, good move, good shot, nice, good bucket. That should have been a green. That was a good bucket. Throw it over to Oscar now. Can I please get a pick and pop going? Just get a little bit of a head of steam going downhill towards the rim and go get myself a stick dunk or something. Nope, never mind. D-Wade's gonna cut that off because he's annoying. Try again. Reset. Same thing. Can I get him to touch the screen? Can I get downhill into a stick dunk? Yes, sir, Oscar. Nice dunk animation right there. That's good to see. I love that. Beautiful stuff. Look, I think this card, again, he's 100 overall, and he's got very, very solid movement. I wish he was an inch taller. I wish his jumper was a little better. Those are my only criticisms. Really. I mean, he could have Garland dribble style instead of D-Book, but as a whole, I'm not seeing a lot to really viably criticize this card on. I think he's definitely a very good card. I just wish he was maybe a little bit better, the jumper, and I do wish he was like an inch too taller. But the jumper looked pretty good there. Nice move right there. Really nice behind the back. Hits a super duper deep 3. And Oscar's got 14 points here, or sorry, 11 points and an assist, as well as 2 rebounds in the first quarter. Good defense on ball here. Step, contest manually. He greened that. Good shot. I thought I was going to get a lightly on that. I guess I only got an open. Good shot by my opponent there, but another downhill drive opportunity, getting inside. Oscar mashing. Whoa, he blocked it. I was hoping to get a standing dunk there. Didn't get the positioning I needed. That's all right. Still a pretty good half, or a pretty good quarter, all things considered. 11, 2, and 1. Not too shabby for the first quarter with Oscar Robertson. We'll see if we can get him another clip or two and call it a gameplay. Liking what I'm seeing so far, man. I'm liking what I am seeing so far from this card. I do think he's pretty darn solid, but I don't know. I do wish this card, again, I think I already made my 2 criticisms clear. He could be a little bit better, but he could also definitely be worse. He's a lot better than Patrick Ewing was last week. That's what I'll say. Compared to Ewing, it is not even close. He is way, way better than that Ewing card was from last week. So at least there is that. He has that going for him. This dude's team that I'm playing against is not very good at all. That is a bad pass. Help here. Now play this. Jump. That if you green that, you're a dog. I'm not gonna lie. It's not an easy shot. And Oscar's out in transition again. Stop on the break. Pop it. Everybody left him. Easy 3. Green bean. 14 points for the Big O so far. I do think with this jump shot, you're going to struggle to get standstill shots off, though, against a high-level defensive player, because they'll be able to recover and get like lightly contested stuff. I think most of the shots you're going to be shooting with this card are going to be like off the dribble fades and stuff, and at least at a higher level, and that is totally fine. And him having the behind the back definitely is one of the things that does help to upgrade, or him having the fade and the movement to get open on those fades is going to be a big help for sure. But I do think at the same time the jumper is a bit limited, so you're also going to have to go to the fade just to be able to get open shots, and that one I definitely sped up a little bit on that one. So pump fake here, another one used behind the back. Nice, good move, good shot. Oscar, he's so tired. He's getting a little bit gassed. He's definitely running out of steam, and that was also weak somehow as well. Definitely noticing this card be a bit limited when it comes. He's got good dunk animations also. I'm surprised by how good his dunk animations are. There's a couple really nice dunk animations I've seen, so that's a W. But the jumper is the biggest flaw. Plain and simple. Everything else is good. I like the fade. I like the movement. I like the defense. I think the dribble style isn't a big deal. I wish he was maybe an inch taller, but overall, he's really, really good. 16, 2, and 1, 6 of 13, 4, 10 from 3. Definitely a super solid PG. Top 6 or 7 point guard in my team. I don't think he's quite top 5. My top 5 right now is Shea, MJ, Jason Kidd, Penny, and D-Book probably. I don't think Oscar's better than any of those 5 guys. So with that being said, that is going to do it for the video. I hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back on more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.